Hello, Cancer. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So, we're going to jump into your reading today. And yeah, we're going to go into you. We're going to go into the person that's on your mind. We're going to go into singles no love. And then we're going to go into advice at the end. The advice usually ties everything up just nice, actually, to be honest with you. So, it's always nice to stick around for that one. I do like doing them ones. So, anyway, let's see. Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you guys. We're going to go see what's going on with you. What's going on for you right now? We have faith, perception, discovery, and we have self-worth. So I do feel like for you are discovering a lot about you at this moment. You're going through this time of being aware of yourself, your body. I do feel like for some of you, you're discovering your self-worth, how you feel about yourself, and putting yourself as a priority, or there's a need to put yourself as a priority here, Cancer. I do feel like there's a perspective change that's needed about the way that maybe you see yourself and how you prioritize your needs, your wants, and your desires here. I do feel like there's a need to keep up in your faith here, or maybe you're changing faiths for some of you as well. I'm feeling like for some of you, you're focusing more on that inner world and doing what's best for yourself, So let's see what's gone on in the past here for you, Cancer. Let's have a look at that first. What's gone on in the past? We have the Hanged Man. It's in reverse, so we'll take it. And we have the Queen of Swords. So I do feel like for you, you've been struggling here a little bit, possibly feeling exhausted. I feel like you've got to a point now where you've had to put in boundaries here in your past. And I do feel like it was necessary. And you were really called to sort of trust yourself and your faith here. I do feel like there's something here about with the Hangman being in reverse here. You didn't really want to do this, but you had to. It was necessary because you were wearing a mask of I'm doing okay, when really, were you doing okay? Because I do feel like there's a sense of vulnerability here, and you're maybe way up in your head, up in the clouds, and you were constantly overthinking things. I want to see why that Queen of Swords is here for your past. I want to get some more on her. We have the Ace of Wands. It's in reverse, and we have changed. So a lot of you have been taking on a lot of responsibility here. And, I feel like for you wanted to take action quite quickly here, but there's a sense of you getting really tired. And again, I'm feeling like boundaries need to be put in here. Maybe you're thinking about that now, for some of you, because you have taken on maybe a little bit too much when it comes to your life situation, whether that be with kids, work, all that life stuff that you have in your life. You know what I mean? I feel like you've overburdened yourself here a little bit. So let's see what's going on here in the present here, because we do have perception. So we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Princess of Swords, yeah, okay, and then we have the Ace of Cups. One moment, sorry, my son came in. So I do feel like for you here, there's something here about worrying, about things that are passing you by in your life as well. Lots of worry. Five of Pentacles, worrying about material aspects. Maybe you're worrying about money, other people, kids. You're worrying about a lot of things, which is making your mental health take a hit here. And I feel like you need to have a perspective change of making your life easier rather than harder here, Cancer, because I do feel like you're overburdening yourself for people, things, situations that are not good for you. And I feel like when you discover, like, oh, I do have a choice and I don't have to stay here, because I feel like for some of you, you worry about what other people think. And the thing is, like, I feel like you actually overburden yourself, and this is where the perspective change is needed, where you see something differently, because you needed this explosion, you needed to feel this, you need to have this in order to move and do something differently. You needed this perspective change. Maybe it didn't turn out as bad as what you first thought. Maybe you just needed to juggle some things around, but ultimately this was an act of self-love, and this is an act of self-love to take care of yourself and your own needs. It is. And this is you moving forward here. with the Page of Discs. Quite stubborn as well, I'd like to say. But like, you're moving forward, you know, and it's quite powerful as well. Like, oxes are quite strong, you know, that they're bull-like, they're great, you know. I just feel like for you, it's might give you the confidence boost that you needed, you know. So let's see what's going on with the potential future for you here, Cancer. Oh, wrong way. Let's see, potential future for Cancer, please. We have the 8 of Wands. Let's clarify that 8 of Wands, please. Right, the 4 of Cups. The 7 of Cups. And the 6 of Pentacles, yeah. So I do feel like by being uncomfortable, by standing up for yourself, by saying that, yeah, I do have options, you're sort of like going towards your equal give and take by expressing, because I feel like for some of you it's expressing your needs, and I feel like for some of you it's not going to be as bad as what you think. Basically, by expressing is actually a really healthy way of communication. I feel like for some of you, you may have viewed like it as weakness, and I feel like for some of you, like communicating those needs is needed, and this is going to bring you more self-discovery of like, actually no, I am worthy of having my needs met, and it's a need, it's not a want, you know. And this is you moving forward from it as well, which is absolutely beautiful. So we're going to go into the person that's on your mind. I'm sorry if this is lagging. I don't think it is, but I may be wrong. So we're going to see what's going on with the person that's on your mind here, Cancer. Let's have a look. So put these back and shuffle in. So you are more than welcome to join me for personal readings on a Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. UK time. And yeah, it'd be lovely to see you. So let's see. We're going to go into the person on your mind, what's going on with them. We're going to go into hidden truths and what they want to say to you as well here, Cancer. So let's see. Cancer. What's going on with the person that's on your mind? Sorry. Let me have a drink. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the 2 of Wands. And we have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This person, if they're male or female, is dropping more into their feminine energy. I feel like they're really tired here, Cancer. As well, they're exhausted too, just as much as you. I feel like in some ways they're getting illuminated to their own healing and the way that they feel about themselves as well. I want to see why that 4 of Cups is here, please. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the Star card, but it's in reverse. And we have the Hermit. Yeah, I do feel like for them, they're looking at how they feel about themselves and their self-worth. I do feel like there's a sense of victoriously going towards this, but I feel like for some of them, they're doing this quite publicly. Some of them may be, you know, discussing this on, I would like to say online for some of them. I do feel like they're going through a time of transformation. They're going through a time of going inwards. We have the Hermit card there, which is the card of Virgo. We also have the Star, which is the card of Aquarius. These do not have to be their signs, but, you know, it could have some significance to you. But I feel like they were really discontented about where they are, where they were in life, that sort of thing. And I do feel like they're going inwards to do some real soul searching about where they want to be, you know, because I do feel like there's a sense of they've had to put in boundaries because of their needs here maybe weren't being met themselves. So let's see why this 2 of Wands is here for this person that's on your mind. Yeah, we have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the 3 of Swords, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. So this is great, actually. As much as, like, sometimes we get a lot of hate, right, about people changing, but I do feel like this person needed to have this. You know, we need to have sadness. We need to have bad times in order to grow. You know, and I feel like this person is going through some growth here, Cancer. And I do feel like with the 7 of Pentacles coming out here. They've been reflecting on their lives here and the things that maybe haven't worked, which has left them in this heartbreak. It's left them in this shatteredness. They're feeling like things have fallen away, people's fallen away. It's left them in grief here. But this is them slowly moving away from things, belief systems maybe that people would put on them, societies, put onto them, that sort of thing. Like they're moving away from this, and the material maybe world here as well. There's something about their material world that they hide behind. And I feel like they're really looking at things that are on the other side here. You see this guy is carrying a massive disc, actually, a massive shield. And I feel like they've been sort of protecting themselves with material things here, or using material aspects of their life to make them feel like they've got far in life because of material things. And the thing is, material things can come and go, basically. And I feel like this person's having a real wake-up call to, how things have worked out in their past here, Cancer. So they're doing a really big deep dive. So let's see why the Queen of Swords is here for the person that's on your mind. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Tower. It's been coming out a lot today. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel like this person is riddled with negative thinking. And this is where their self-love's coming in, because we have that Queen of Cups as well. And I feel like this is the way that they love themselves. They have manifested this in, and sometimes we need to have this breakdown to have the breakthrough with the Tower. So I do feel like, again, they're exhausted of being the person they are, the mask that they've put on, and they're dropping now into their feminine to bounce out. We both have masculine, feminine within us, but it's the way that, we go through life. The male's action is more the action sort of person, whereas like the female's more the emotions. And I feel like this person's dropping more into their emotional side, which is their feminine side. And I feel like they needed this in order to get to where they need to be. And I feel like in their future, they will get their house, car, picket fence, but it's going to take some overcoming of their mind, the way that society feels about them. And I feel like you're in this similar position, maybe for some of you. But yeah, I do feel like they're having this breakdown to have the breakthrough. That is Scorpio season. This is Scorpio. I feel like there's a lot being enlightened, and there's foundations that are tumbling down, and they have to be fired down. Look at them, fired down. It's no good to them no more. It's no good. Arguments, conflicts, whatever that is, because it's their own toxic behaviors and patterns that have got them where they are. And they were all like coping mechanisms, traumas that all got them there. Everybody's a traumatized child, basically. Most people are. Doesn't matter what sort of trauma it is. Doesn't have to be sexual. Doesn't have to be perceived bad trauma. Most people are traumatized this day and age because of their upbringing, and it's nobody's fault. It's just the social norms and the way society's like going right now, which is sad. But this person's starting to recognize it, and I feel like you are too in your own personal journey, which is great. As much as it feels bad now, it's going to get better. So let's see. Let's get some hidden truths from this person. What do they want you to know? I am not available yet. I do feel like they're not available to anybody right now. You and I were too young. I knew exactly what I was doing. And I feel like them patterns and behaviours are coming to bite them back on the arse now. And they're starting to have regret over it, I still wait for a sign from you. So, let's see what they want to say to you. Here, Cancer, as I say, there's no excuses for bad behaviour. If they were like that, then, there's no excuses for it. That's what they chose to be in that time. And that's on them. That's on them, Cancer, not on you. It's not your responsibility to go and fix somebody or make them see your worth. So let's see, Cancer, what do they want to say? I can't even look at you right now. Again, I'm feeling like they can't live with themselves, basically. The way maybe they've treated you or treated other people. Sex. So I do feel like for some of them, they were predominantly in a flash in the pan sort of relationship. And I feel like it's come to bite them back on the butt. And we have here Ace of Sword, one sword. So I do feel like they're getting clarity of mind now. And I feel like it's hurting them more than anything. And we have here, I am manifesting you as well. So if you're thinking about them, they're most likely thinking about you here as well. So let's move on to singles and new love, Cancer. Honestly, let's see. Peoples. Cancer. I see the Seven of Pentacles here. Let's see, for singles and new love, what's coming in for singles and new love for Cancer, please? Oh, we have the Six of Cups wanting to come out. Beautiful. We have the Princess of Wands. We're going to get some love angels after this as well. I mean, oh, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Four of Pentacles. So there is something that needs to be let go of first here, Cancer, in order to get to where you want to be. I do feel like for some of you, you want the marriage, you want the house, the car, the picket fence here with the Ten of Pentacles. You want it all, which is not a bad thing, Cancer. You know, I do feel like for you, you're looking for that soulmate here. With the Six of Cups coming out, and the Princess of Wands is you growing in confidence. I do feel like you're coming at it as a page right now here, Cancer, but you will grow. You know, I feel like you're coming at it as like childlike self. You know, there's a lot of healing here, a lot of happiness to come here, and I feel like you're sort of spreading that positive energy about yourself, that passion, you know, and I feel like you find that zest for life back for some of you. So let's see why that Six of Cups is here for singles and new love. Oh, beautiful. Four of Wands. The Moon in reverse. Oh, nice. And we have the Aeon. So, yeah, I do feel like for some of you, you are, like, getting into your power here. There's a lot of anxieties that you're overcoming. A lot of illusions here with the Moon in reverse. I do feel like there's a lot of things coming to light here. And you're now seeing a way forward here. Cancer, into a new beginning, a new love situation, celebration, all that good stuff. Lots of healing here that's taking place. So let's see why that Princess of Wands is here. Again, stepping into your power, empowering yourself. Even with the negative, the positive, you're embracing yourself. You're embracing your traumas. You're embracing you here, Cancer, which is absolutely beautiful to see. You're actually seeing a lot of things opening up to you. Let's see why that Princess of Wands is here in your present. We have here the Eight of Swords in reverse. We have the Five of Cups, and we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like a lot of you are coming out of negative thinking, pessimism, even though that you do have, I feel like for some of you, you have got a little bit of depression here, and I feel like that's an ongoing working on yourself. You are aware of it, but you're working on it. I feel like with the Three of Swords is in reverse, you're coming out of a grieving situation, and again, I feel like for some of you, you were maybe disappointed in the past here about love situations, but I feel like for now, there's an element of letting go of your past that does need to be let go of in order for you to move forward into this new beginning. So let's see for this Ten of Pentacles here. For you, Cancer, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Prince of Wands. And we have the Two of Swords in reverse. We also have the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of... Oh, beautiful. So once you let go of this element of control, this is when your celebration's going to come in, and you're going to move quite quickly here. Now, be careful that you're not acting on impulse, because the Knight of... Oh, look at that, though. Happiness on the bottom of the deck. There is a sense of this guy being quite impulsive. I feel like you'll know when you're ready to move and act on that, you know, because I do feel like the celebration's coming your way here. I do feel like you need to not compare your present relationship or the one that's coming in here to your past here, because you may associate some relationships as not working. You need to reassess when it comes to relationship, and you know, that person's not going to be the same as the person that you had before. Again, it's about what we allow in and what we allow to happen, you know. So doing something in a different way when it comes to relationship for you is really going to help. And it's being aware of yourself, how you feel, how that person makes you feel as well, are big indicators of how you're going to move forward in your relationship. So how that person makes you feel is ultimately go with that instincts. And because I feel like for some of you, there's something here about passion. Just be mindful of that it's not just a passion fling thing here, Cancer, because it could just be hot in the pan and just leave just as quick as it comes, that sort of thing. So be sure, you know. And I feel like with the peace being reversed, it's not to avoid it, and I feel like you're not going to avoid it. You're not going to avoid somebody that's going to, like, destroy your peace here, Cancer, basically. So let me get you some love angels to finish off with on this, and then we're going to get you some advice. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I do feel like this is something from the past here that wasn't required, and maybe you tried a little hard here to make it right, but it just didn't work. And they're asking you to let that go. And again, this is like not to compare your past to your future. You know, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So for some of you, it's coming out of the pessimism. And, you know, you're still allowed to be sad, but I feel like there's a sense of like being okay with what is as well. And we've got chemistry as well. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So make of that as you will. And we're going to move on to advice. So let's see. Advice for Cancer, please. Usually ties all this nicely. Let's see, advice for Cancer. We have here primal, connecting deep within, sacred dance instinct. Cool. Oh, that was really good. So I read the blessing, the curse, and working with this card. So, blessing. Your body loves movement and is asking you to experience the primal joy of dancing freely, wildly, and with every cell in your body, with your body alight with joy. So the curse. You may feel self-conscious about moving or dancing and feel as though you're observing yourself from the outside in, watching and judging yourself. Time to let go and feel the music in your body. For some of you, you may be judging yourself and how you're moving as well, as in like moving on. Just be aware of that. And working with this card, this is a beautiful untamed part of your soul. Let it stay free and find expression in the world through dance. For so some of you, I do feel like there's a need to move your body, and this doesn't have to be through dancing. This could be just moving outside, walking, whatever that is, connecting with yourself and nature, that sort of thing. You know, you're going to be okay though, Cancer. It's going to be fine. So anyway, that was your reading. Thank you so much for joining me, Cancer. I hope you have the most beautiful, beautiful day. And I'll be back soon. Bye, bye. Bye, love yous.